Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Y Media Group, established in 2001, is a media company with a 360-degree approach in reaching our audience over 5 platforms: television, radio, newspaper, online news portal, and mobile app.
Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian pop.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का नंबर 1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9
All English 24/7 television network and Y Media Plus.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Hello everyone, my name is Yudhir Jaswal. I'm the group editor at Y Media. As we all know, October 24th is the date for Ontario municipal elections, and one of the races which is going to be very, very interesting. And right across this campaign, it has become all the more interesting for a simple reason. We have the incumbent mayor, Patrick Brown, and a very strong contender, Nikki, with us. Yesterday, we did broadcast an interview with the incumbent mayor, Patrick Brown. Once again, he wants to become the mayor of Brampton. And today, we have Nikki, Kaur with us. Nikki, on behalf of Y Media, a very warm welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm wonderful. Thanks.
You are very welcome. First of all, the main question, I know we've discussed this before as well, but I think we need to address this once again head on. Why would you want to join the municipal politics? I know you've been contesting at the federal level as well. And there is another question, the two-part question is that they're also asking, why did you come this late? Where were you all this time?
Thanks so much for the question. The reason I have to join the municipal politics, so the reason I've decided to do this is I've worked with City Hall for the last 3.5 years. And the things and the practices I've noticed there is not something I can be proud of or something I can write my name on a paper and say I've achieved or done this. The hard work that people do, the Bramptonians are doing, they're not receiving the output. The output is stark, it's dark, and it's a cloud that no one will be proud of. We have no healthcare, we have no post-secondary, we're being lied to at every level simply because of our failed leadership, and we need to address this. This is why.
All right, I know you said this in the past, but take us through once again and correct me if I'm wrong on any of the dates. 22nd May 2021, that was the day you were fired or you left the office as a director. And 3 days later, Patrick Brown, he came to you. Did he make any deal? Did he make any offer, any quid pro offer at that time? That was part of the thing. On 5th May, Patrick Brown brings a motion bringing you back in the city. Take us through what happened.
Yes, I want to go back to your earlier question, which I haven't addressed. You asked why so late in the game.
Okay, sure.
So there was an audit going on, and I am obviously the key contender, the whistleblower.
Okay.
So it's my job to make sure that there's unbiased reports, documents, recordings, interviews that the auditors needed from me, Stephen Bald and Group and Froge. So I decided to stay to make sure that process had no conflict of interest and was completely unbiased. That was a reason. My last interview took place at the last week of August 10th, and on August 11th, I resigned, obviously, from that position, took some time off to file my paperwork. So I wasn't really late. If anything, I was the first one working behind the scenes to make sure something happens about this.
Yeah, since you're addressing this again, because the community members are asking, they're saying this, yes, as a whistleblower, you came out approximately 18 months ago.
Yes.
But where were you all these 18 months? There was COVID, there were so many other things. We give you the credit for being the whistleblower, but other than that, where were you in the community? We didn't see you anywhere.
So what I was doing was when the Whistleblower Act happened, I had to gather all my evidence. I had a lot of recordings. I still to this day. There's a lot of documents. When I got hired back, my job was to preserve every single thing. If I haphazardly decided to release everything out without any clean process, how would we possibly ever see the light of day of an honest, hardworking audit? Just like things have been stopped right now from us. That's what I was doing. I was sitting inside making sure nothing got deleted, nothing got removed, everything is kept intact. We get elected October 25th. We want to bring it all out to you. You need to see it. That's what was happening behind the back door.
One of the things is university. That has been one of the major issues. I just did an interview with Mayor Brown, and he was saying just because in March, the councillors, they blocked him. That's why he couldn't pursue any further, and he mentioned the word illegal also a couple of times. What's your take on this?
My take is, I keep saying back and forth, is why is it illegal now? Why was it not illegal back when you gave Rob Godfrey, David Wheeler $500,000 to $600,000 of residents' money? Were you not a lawyer then? Were you not a mayor then? Or were you not paying attention? Or were you really, really busy stuffing your pockets and your friends' pockets with money that you did not think about the residents? Why is it illegal now when we need an explanation and we're asking for our money back? This is just not one file. There's several files that we keep demanding. So is everything going to become illegal now? Just because you have a need and you need to give us accountability?
No, but
that's the biggest thing.
But he's saying there are other councillors, you should go and ask them. They were the ones who blocked it.
And they blocked Brampton U from stopping giving money to a file that's not producing any result. We have given $600,000 plus HST to 2 groups where there was single sourced, no look for better service and no look for better value. And these people have ties to Mr. Brown. Rob Godfrey is a friend of his. He's refused to comment. If you call him now, ask if he will comment on your story. I encourage you to also call David Wheeler and see if he will comment on your story, provide you the feedback. The other thing, I really encourage you to contact Stephen Bald and Ken Froese and ask them what's really happened. The auditors themselves. That's the biggest thing. Council refused. The reasonable counselor said, why do we keep throwing money down a hole that's not producing results? And this guy won't declare anything that we keep asking for. That's what they stopped. They have no issue with the university. They advocate for post-secondary education. They have no issue with anything coming to Brampton. The issue we all have is stop wasting our money. And why did you waste our money and give it all back? And what's your explanation for wasting our money and giving it to your friends?
What is your plan for the university? Because I think the residents want a specific plan, place, and a timeline.
I can't give you I can't give you a complete work plan at this time because I'm not there yet. Once I'm there, we will sit down with proper people that do this type of work. We'll come up with a scope of work, what we're going to be doing. My biggest thing is, what's the easiest thing to do? When I look at Milton, I look at other cities, it's very easy to bring a tenant in. I would request that one of the major name universities, you have York, you have Guelph Humber, you have Ryerson, you have UTM, any other school that wants to show up here, let's bring them on as a tenant. Let's open our city to a tenant and let the thing start. If we keep waiting, we're going to be here for terms and terms and terms, going over the same issue in circles, and I don't want to do this anymore.
Once Guelph Humber has pulled out of the talks, do you think they'll come back once again?
I don't know what the exact reasons are. It could be failed leadership. It could be the fact that no work's ever been performed. There's also one other thing. When a group's been advocating for 4 years to do something and there's non-delivery from the other side, they lose interest. And when someone's in the news for all the wrong reasons, there's audit reports have been done, they perhaps don't want to be attached to someone like that. That's also something I'm thinking.
Another issue is the marijuana stores. Mississauga opted out of brick and mortar stores. Oakville also opted out of these weed stores. What's your take on this one?
I don't want any more. I think we have far too many. We don't need any more. And I understand why Mississauga and Oakville opted out. Look at their cities. Ours is a different example. The damage has already been done. We have them. I can't do anything for the ones we have. but I don't encourage that we get more.
So you're going to put a cap, or you're going to bring a motion?
I don't want any more. I would say we don't need any more. We have a lot in the city.
So you're going to bring a motion and cap
I'm
it?
not going to bring a motion. If we get any new invites, I'm simply going to say we don't need it, and I hope the council's of the same vision.
Can you turn them down because you already have, unless you have a motion in place or you have a rule in place?
We could look at their agreements. I haven't seen the agreements, to be honest with you. It'd be premature for me to comment on something that I haven't seen, but you can always add clause. You can always say moving forward, at December 2022, we will not entertain any more applications, or this matter and issue is closed.
All right.
We can always do that.
Last, a quick word on the hospital. What would you do? I know it's more of a provincial matter, but what would you do to advocate? Because Mrs. Saga already has 3 to 4 hospitals. They're already building another one. Williams Sudadal, Vaughan got another one. And then here is Brampton. During the COVID, we just had 1 hospital.
100%. We haven't received anything. And what we get is token gestures. We got beds, basically, for hallway medicine, which is something that has to stop. We've got our Peel Memorial Hospital. What I want to do is I immediately want to request the province, whichever the hospital levy is, which Brown did not vote for, he voted against. This is the reason why we are in the situation we're in, just so that everyone knows. I want to bring that facility to a 24-hour facility. I want to work with the province. I want all of council to see eye to eye the need for immediate health care and the need for another facility in our city. That's one thing. The third thing is we would advocate for a 3rd hospital. But the 2 hospitals, the current Brampton Civic, we need more staff, we need more resources, and we need to work with the province, and they need to understand the pressure that Brampton's healthcare is facing. And we need to address this urgently. Those are some of the urgent things that we want to move within the year.
Let's wrap up on this one, the debate. You mentioned earlier that as well. So we're going to send an email, and in case Patrick Brown agrees and he gives us a time slot, would you make sure that you'll make yourself available on his time slot when he is available and come for a debate right here?
Yes.
You will come?
I'll come.
Okay, all right. Your final word for the audience.
My final word for the audience is thanks so much for putting a lot of trust and faith in me. The last 2.5 months have been an incredible journey. All of you have opened your homes to us, your wallets to us, your support to us. Now, I just want you to go out there on October 24th and vote. It's the biggest thing. We can sit here all day and all night, talk about issues, but the only way we're going to get anywhere is if you cast your vote and give this clean leadership a try. So on Monday, vote for Nikki Kaur. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki ji. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed today's discussion. The whole idea is to bring awareness as far as the municipal elections is concerned. Y Media has certainly done a lot of discussion on Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga, Oakville, and few other cities as well. 24th October, please do go out and vote. Stay tuned with Y Media.
Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you are watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media. Y
Y Media Group, established in 2001, is a media company with a 360-degree approach in reaching our audience over 5 platforms: television, radio, newspaper, online news portal, and mobile app.
Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian pop.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का नंबर 1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9
All English, 24/7 television network, and Y Media Plus.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com, the biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.